check, mic check.
All right, what up, what up? We're here at Liquidated. Chilling at my house today. We have a guest. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Fluffy or Azel, whichever one you like to call me. What's crack-a-lackin'?
So last week we had a addiction therapist on to discuss issues people in crypto might have that are traders or otherwise, which I thought was a really good podcast. So if you guys want to check that out, Dr. Ficaro. I could also have him on some other times as well, maybe to answer some additional questions. But I think in the crypto space, there's a various array of people that are in this business, in this world. The first type of people are long-term investors, maybe this Bitcoin holders or people that, hold spot and also like me work a bunch of other jobs to make a sustainable stream of income. And then we use that money to continue to invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum, which I think is the best way to do this world. You know what I mean? And then we have, the degenerate gamblers or traders who try to make a bag in this world. And as GCR said, there, as the middle class kind of disappears in the world, some of the fears Peter Thiel has as well. People are going to continue to gamble, and the only way to gamble is really gambling or on meme coins or other things. So I think you fit in the space of, you're trying to trade meme coins, but you're also in this third group of people who, there's this insane economy that people talked about 10 years ago, that the next generation of, multimillionaires and billionaires will be these streamers and content creators. And, they were right 100%. If you were paying attention and you got involved in that world, and you got lucky, you could do pretty well. I think Aiden Ross even said yesterday, it's luck too. But in crypto, if you're an influencer and I think you even have a much smaller following than, the regular people on TikTok or otherwise or Instagram, you can still make a huge amount of money because most of the people in this age group or world are dealing with big sums of money. And all the exchanges want you to trade on their account and make their big fees. So I kind of want to talk to you about that today. Like, how did you get into this space? And we'll kind of go from there. So,
Yeah, bro. My origin starts off with one of the biggest innovators and really backdoor guys in Web3 period. His name's Jack Sink.
Mhm.
I was his personal cinematographer / assistant / entourage bro. And so that was whenever, I was telling you about all the conferences that I've been to. I've been to Token 49 twice. I saw your fight in Dubai. I was there for Crypto Fight Night in Dubai. Shouts, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was legendary. I give you props for getting in the ring, bro, because that's not easy. And then I've been to Consensus. I've been to Soul Accelerate. I've been to ETH Denver. I've had dinner with Brian Armstrong. I've had dinner with the first 3 employees of Kraken. I've had dinner with Arthur Hayes. I've had some crazy nights with Arthur Hayes.
How are those experiences, like meeting Brian Armstrong or people from Kraken?
Yeah, you know what's so crazy about the time that I met Brian Armstrong was actually in Dubai. It was during Token 49, and we were coming back from beach. It's sand something. It's a beach right there on the Palm. It's a club right there on the Palm, and everybody after
the
Token
Nikki Beach.
Surf Club.
Yeah, Surf Club. Okay.
Surf Club. Yeah. We were at Surf Club, and everybody was there. I mean, I was so mind blown, and I'm so grateful to Jag for just allowing me to be on his team, because within that year and a half, bro, I got to realize, obviously I'm on the creator side of things now, but I got to see the innovator side. I got to be at those dinners and hear Jag and everybody on his team talk to those people and everything that they're working on and the numbers that they're talking. I'm like, holy ball sack. But the way that I met Brian Armstrong was literally later that night. We were staying at the Burj Al Arab. Thank God. I mean, glory to, when you're rolling with Jag, you're good to go.
That's my favorite hotel in the world.
Yeah, bro. My goodness, it was beautiful, man.
Yeah, I always stay there when I'm in Dubai.
Really?
Yeah, that's my spot.
Ah, man, bro. Dog, the Burj Al Arab is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, if any of y'all have seen, it's gold plated everywhere. The interior is amazing, bro. Everybody's nice, bro. But yeah, so we were heading back to just go to sleep, and Brian Armstrong's just kicking it right there, and we started having a conversation. Luckily, Jag worked his magic, and then we ended up having dinner the next day,
Mhm.
and they were talking about some shiznit, some real, very Ethereum maxi shiznit. Ethereum's at 3,700 right now, by the way, not financial advice. But within that, that's how I got my introduction to crypto. Was luckily through Robbie Rich's Jag, Jag Sync. They allowed me to really get into the space early and just see how wild it can get
Mhm.
so quickly, bro. I've traveled the world now purely off of Web3.
And then did that convert into you getting into to buying crypto or trading it first before social media or to be a content creator? Or was it kind of the
So
same
so
thing?
I've been doing entertainment since I was 6 years old. I was in a rap group called Lil Loaded Boys.
Mm-hmm.
I had a song. You know what Jelly Roll is, right?
Yeah.
We have a song with Jelly Roll when I was 6 years old.
No.
This is when Jelly Roll was trap Jelly Roll. This is gangster Jelly Roll before country Jelly Roll. But so I've been in entertainment forever, man, and that's what allowed me to have the certain skills that made me attractive to be on Jag's team. But then after, so Jag retired, bro. He's similar to you, man. Like he's ready to kick it, man. He's worked really hard, done all the shiznit. His net worth is calculated in Ethereum.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So he retired, and then I had to figure it out because that was a big chunk of my income was work. He was blessing me, man. He was taking care of me. I'm forever grateful for that guy. But then I thought about it. I was like, man, you know what? One thing that I'm noticing that crypto is missing, Web3 is missing, is a soulful and a loving and a crazy and energetic guy like me. And so yeah, that's also when I started a little bit of trading, like a little bit of trading. Like I got into it a little bit and continuously lost. And so within that, I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can make some content. And started the journey in April, bro. And it's been, 1,300 followers later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's been cool.
But you're getting a pretty good amount of views on your content and stuff like that.
It's been unreal, man. I think I posted my analytics 2 days ago to let everybody know that I'm grinding. I think within the past 3 months, bro, it's been like over 700,000 impressions, bro.
Wow.
And that's just on Twitter, bro. Like that's just on Twitter. Everything, and a lot of people in Web3 haven't even figured out my Web2. So like my name is Azel. Like that's my real name. That's my acting name when it comes to movies, when it comes to YouTube and shiznit like that. And I do numbers over there too, thank God, bro. But it's been a blessing, bro.
Have you started streaming at all?
I have started streaming, bro. I started streaming on Pump Fun, bro. And it's been cool, man. It's been cool. A lot of the big creators are fucking with me. Shout out to Soul Jakey, shout out to Rasmer. Shout out to Gainsey. They've all let me on their streams. They've all reposted my shiznit, bro. It's fun. It's fun. It's exciting, bro. I'm excited to see how do we merge Web3 correctly. Like even the same thing with Liquidated. Like the episodes that I've watched so far, you do a good job of talking about life and just regular, like real shiznit, and then also mixing in Web3 when it should be.
How much do you think people are getting onboarded to crypto from streamers or from TikToks? Do you think? Because I'm older.
That's
like
a good question.
I if I like saw like a 30-second meme or or even this guy that's like showing like SPX like whatever it is like 6,900 like I'm not in my mind I'm not buying this fucking shit, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But like obviously
they're investing a lot into it, right?
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, I think that we're in the early stage, and if platforms can figure it out, they can figure it out. But as of right now, I don't know if streaming's onboarding the most right now.
I feel like it might be at some point though. I think that it's especially in the crypto space. Like one of the ways I thought about making money when I was a kid is like I met some guy that like cleaned up environmental waste on the freeway, or like cleaned up was a trash guy. Like, and these guys are like some of the richest guys like I ever met in my life. And it's like, well, you don't need to be a lawyer, you don't need to be a doctor to get rich. You don't need to work a 9 to 5 or be a CEO. Like, and these streamers are making a bigger bag than like NFL players, and like I think that this is more of a hobby for me, but like I think that if you're young and you're hungry, obviously AI is the way to go right now. But also like I don't think there's a big market of people that are out there making good content for crypto.
I'm trying
And
to attack that shit.
there seems to be a lot of like unique people, likable or not, in
That's
in,
yep,
in this
likable or not.
space. That will get the views. I think being cringe gets you views.
It
Apparently,
does, bro. It
because
does.
I watch it every day when I'm on that fucking timeline. But I'm a big fan of Thread Guy. To be honest,
He's a legend,
I
bro.
like him quite a bit. But it's interesting to see where the space will go. But I think, what about like what about the kids these days? Are like how do they feel about Bitcoin? There's like Bitcoin like an afterthought because of the price, or what do you think about that?
If I'm gonna keep it a rack, me as a 24-year-old, Bitcoin does not, and this is crazy to say right now. I hope any Bitcoin maxis aren't there. Bitcoin doesn't really interest me.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm keeping it a rack, bro, when I posted something on my Twitter the other day, of the coins that I was full porting, and I full ported yesterday. I full ported every dollar that I have, enough for me obviously to have my enough for necessities, and Bitcoin was not on that list.
Mm-hmm.
The reason is because of how high the price is. But at the same time, I still am a firm believer that Bitcoin is going to go even higher. I think I'm with Ansem on Bitcoin hitting 600,000
Mm-hmm.
In the near future. But I'm bullish on Bitcoin because I know that the altcoins go alongside Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what makes me. But as a 24-year-old, and I can speak. I got my little brother. He lives with me, and I mean, even people that we mutually know. I don't think any of us are talking about Bitcoin.
Yeah. But to say, well, let me ask another question. So, like, if you and your brothers or the people you knew, like, turn like I don't know 10,000 into like 600K or $1 million,
then we would be talking about Bitcoin.
would you then buy some Bitcoin?
For sure.
Okay.
So that's the plan. I mean, that's the plan. I think a lot of people that are in the meme coin area. I think that our exit, people talk about an exit coin, right? The exit coin is Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
Exit coin is purely Bitcoin in every avalanche. Like, no disrespect, Solana. If I was to make an exit in Solana, let's say if I bought at 167 and then Solana hits 560 within a year and a half or 2 years, I ain't gonna lie to you. The back that I get from that right there, in my opinion, I would love to throw it in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the OG. Yeah, I know.
So that's even opposed, like, to say the dollar. Like, if you had $1 million, you wouldn't have.
I'd rather have it in Bitcoin.
Okay, yeah,
for sure.
And is that I think personally that's like the sentiment of most people between the ages of like 16 to like 25. Would that be accurate or no?
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Especially,
I'm always curious because this narrative will always come up. Like, if ETH starts hitting 5K or 6K again. No, maybe not, but maybe 10K. I don't know. Something in that number. They'll start saying, "Oh, well, Ethereum's gonna flip Bitcoin." Usually happens once a cycle. But it's interesting to see like people's thought process and how people become convinced about Bitcoin. Not as much a maximalist, but enough to be like, okay, this is the future.
Yeah. I mean, and honestly, if I'm gonna keep it a rack too, since I'm so early in the space. I think that my opinions keep changing. They keep, because I keep learning different stuff. I keep learning more and more. Like, whenever I went to the Bitcoin conference in Vegas, and I had a conversation with Morgan, one of the guys that made the first Bitcoin ATM. And whenever especially, so I'm a Solana maxi up until I have this conversation with Morgan, and he's telling me about all this stuff that he has planned. For November, and so then I'm sitting there in my brain, well, I'm like, fuck, okay, maybe I need to be a Bitcoin maxi right now. So my opinion keeps changing. I'm gonna keep it a rack. It does. But I'm excited to just keep learning, bro. Like, it's been a lot, bro. I've been watching the chart. Since like dedicated to watching the chart and really trying to analyze and see. Just watching the price, and I've been watching Bitcoin since it hit 74 in April, and I've watched it go all the way up. I've dabbled in the perps trading, fuck that shiznit, bro.
Yeah, it's tough. What's kind of your model then? Are your goals for the next year?
Set a foundation. Set a foundation. I'm very grateful for Pump Fun because they've allowed the platform for me to stream on and for it to be broadcasted to the Web3 community alongside it, like being able to be viewed by the Web2 community as well. So set a foundation. Make sure the stream is beautiful. Make sure that I can lock in on it, and then really just keep learning, bro. Just keep learning. Like, I want to keep learning so that I can be in a position to make a good decision whenever I have capital available.
And how many hours are like people streaming on Pump Fun? Like, is like Raspberry and Thread like they're like 5 hours a day, or like what is it?
I think my personal goal on Pump Fun is I try to stream for at least 2 hours and 2 hour and a half, 3 hours. Raspberry be going crazy. Raspberry, yeah, a day. I try to, yeah. I'm trying to attack the gaming side. So, obviously, like a lot of people on Pump Fun right now, they're streaming about crypto. They're just going crazy on crypto, which is fire. Like, that's awesome. But then I'm thinking about when a normie, like when a normal person clicks on Pump Fun and they're looking at the live streams, what's gonna keep them on the app and make them want to make their first trade? Is it gonna be somebody yapping about crypto, or is it gonna be some Web2 shiznit, whether if I'm playing Call of Duty and just screaming at, somebody that just murdered me with a fucking baseball bat, or, whether it's IRL where I had this idea that I'm going to execute next week. I'm going to IRL stream with one of my homegirls. Her name's Bailey, and we're going to be handcuffed on Santa Monica Pier for at least 2 hours. We're going to see how that goes.
See how that goes?
Yeah. She's a bad one too. Bailey, you're bad as fuck if you're watching this. I got a lot of love for you. Anyway, my bad. Anyway.
That sounds kind of scary.
I know, before the handcuff.
You definitely an ETH maxi.
No, shout out to Vitalik. That's my second cousin. A lot of people don't even know.
But what about would you shill coins on like a stream? Like, or do you feel like that affects like your reputation if it doesn't go well? Or
man, if it's not a rug, if I can look at a coin, because this is something that I've been thinking about, because I'm trying to make sure that I can financially take care of myself. Besides, what I do in regular entertainment and in Hollywood, I still want to be able to make money in Web3 that makes it make sense for me to spend my time in it, besides the care that I have for the technology. So when I look at a meme coin, me and JJ, I DM'd 3 meme coins yesterday, and I told him I was like, hey, I would love to make some content for you guys. I see that y'all care about what's going on. Send me some tokens.
Yeah.
And they're being no disrespect, because I know that they gotta handle their business as they're taking care of a meme token, which is not easy. But a lot of them have been really stingy. Like they've been like,
what up?
Yert, we're back.
Yeah, we missed. I had to go to the bathroom, and someone was delivering a bunch of keychains from me that I bought, like for I don't know, just a bunch of presents I bought for some people. And I picked up
love.
I picked up a Rolls Royce like Wraith yesterday. So
I picked up a Rolls Royce Wraith yesterday.
It's my first Rolls.
That's your first one?
Yeah.
Dang.
I don't think I actually ever drove one. Like, I didn't even test drive it. I went down there, I saw it, and then I was like, all right, I guess I'll buy it. And then I didn't.
Congratulations, bro. That's big, man. That's.
But I'm a big dude. Like, I like big body cars, big body sedans. So
that is a big body sedan.
It's good. It's good to take profits every once in a while, I guess, but not for depreciating assets.
It's good.
Yeah, but
I saw it outside. That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, but that's kind of the funny thing about people in this space. Like, a lot of people, they don't ever exit. Like, they never buy anything, besides maybe a watch. Like, I think it's very important to own your house, own your first house, not have a mortgage payment.
Yeah.
Because it provides a base, a solid foundation. So if everything gets fucked up, you have your place. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, all else failed too. Now, I mean, even though the car will depreciate, because as cars do.
Yeah.
But I'm sure at worst come to worst, you can get a little 100 ball out of it when you.
Yeah,
If
I
you
can
need it.
move it like when I want, but I'm older, I saved up and
Well, yeah, all is well. I'm just
take my time
saying,
with it.
yeah.
But yeah, but like
People do like holding those motherfucking coins, man.
yeah, but you got to know when to exit. Like I think, try to make a plan, write down what your goals are, and if you meet them, like at least try to take
Sell.
some profits. And
That's one thing that I have problem. Like I think that a lot of people in the meme coin area, I think that's something that I have such a like problem with is like I'll have so much conviction in a coin, especially if I have a big bag in it.
Mhm.
They say the bigger the bag, the bigger the conviction. So like I'll sit there and I'll just let it go because let's say I have $2,000. My entry was what I put in a band, so I'm up a band.
Mhm.
Goes down to 1,500. I'm like, nah, you gotta. What do they say? They say if you can't withstand the dip, you don't deserve the rip.
Mhm.
That's what they say, right? So
Yeah, a lot of those memes are to get people
to hold, so that they can
so
fucking
they can
sell
fucking
on
dump
me.
on you. Like I stay away from memes personally because I'm not a big Cole fan.
Yeah.
I think that's a shady business. All these guys are insiders. It's a PvP game, which is fine, but that's why I just mainly say to stick to Bitcoin.
You're not missing out on much, bro.
And I've been pretty convicted in coins before. Like in my first cycle, I was in a bunch of altcoins that I thought they were going to be the next Bitcoin or the future or whatever else, and it was just all bullshit. Like so they could dump on you. So
Were you ever bullish on Litecoin?
No, but there was like some privacy coins called like Pivx. Like Monero's still a very viable coin, which I think has a lot of the qualities that Bitcoin always wanted to have.
You wanna know something crazy, bro? A guy that's my age, he recently we went on a run, and the whole time he was talking about fucking Monero.
Yeah.
He was like, "Bro, it's been a sleeper for like a lot of people don't really talk about it anymore, but yeah, I think they're going to revamp." I said, "Oh,
Yeah. Monero's like a hacker's coin. It's like
aha."
it's like the privacy coin. It's like everything that Bitcoin said it wanted to be. But Bitcoin is public ledger. I mean, people can see
Can see what happened.
yeah, what's going on. But with Monero, it's an interesting coin. I think it has legs. I think it'll be interesting in the future.
For sure. But back then it was really hot, huh?
It was pretty hot back then too. But there was other privacy coins I thought were gonna replace it. But if like I knew more about the tech, like it was pretty obvious it was Monero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same with Zcash. Zcash always kind of hangs around as well. Back in the day, I think that people had to pay six Bitcoin for one Zcash back in the day.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And what is one Zcash right now in USD?
A couple $100 or something. But we've all made our mistakes.
Yeah, we made for sure, bro. I mean, and even with Pump Fund, like I know Liquidated has been streaming on Pump Fund as well. So you saw the token creation process.
Yeah, we created a token. We're not doing anything with the tokens that we have, right, Dom? I think we did a giveaway, but I'll never be selling the tokens that we have
for sure.
And I'm not trying to make any money off that, but
it just provides. I mean, same thing. Like when I launched my token for the stream, that was one of the most stressful moments of my life, man.
Yeah.
Because especially with me being so early in Web3, if I do anything right now to fuck up my name, I'm cooked. Because that's one thing about that I've noticed about Web3 is like the people that do bad business, and if you get caught doing it, like people will spread your shiznit. Like they will goddamn.
Yeah, you could get a bad reputation in crypto. The funny part is like some of the biggest scammers I know, it's like they're all rich and everyone just kind of doesn't like they don't like them, but they still fuck with them. It's like crazy. It's like all these coal scammers or all these guys that run these coal, pump and dumps. Like a lot of them made like mid 8 figures, maybe 9 figures.
Yeah.
And everyone still plays ball because they wanna all make that little bit of
money.
That
bag again. Yeah.
But all these people, like, they gotta live with themselves, and I don't think they realize kind of the repercussions of what they did, and I don't think it was right. But most of these guys, they couldn't live themselves with 100 million or $1 billion. So,
that's when I tweeted that the other day. I said, all the money in the world can't help you forget the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the truth will be there forever, bro. Unfortunately, yesterday I had a friend pass away. His name's Peyton Flat. I appreciate that, bro. I'm still in shock value. So it happened. You know, I'm from Tennessee, so I won't really realize it until I get back to Tennessee. But the biggest thing that whenever I got the phone call, the first thing that I just really came into my mind was like, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how rich you are, how poor you are, how your color of your skin. At any moment, it could be our clock out time, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just it. I mean, that's just it motivates me every day, bro, just to enjoy this shiznit.
I think it's important. Like, I think for me, like, just apart from crypto, like, just life stuff is like, once you get a bag, you start talking about the existential stuff. I think being true to yourself and truthful to yourself, not lying to yourself, is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself.
For sure.
And if you don't, then you're always kind of fighting these like inner demons and
Yep.
things. But yeah, we're all human. We're all not perfect. We all have things we hate about ourselves. The best thing to do is, just work on yourself, work on being better, and there's always another day. If you're a piece of shit one day and you did all this fucked up stuff that you can't forgive yourself for, man, just start over. Just start over.
Just start the next day. Yeah, I mean, I love everything about my body, but I'm black and white, bro. So I'm very talented at basketball. That's my black side. But I'm white from the waist down. So that's the only uncomfortable part, bro. I don't like, bro.
That's why you like Ethereum. That's part of the game.
Nah, bro. Yeah, no, I'm just playing. But nah, yeah, bro. This life is precious, bro.
Yeah, but it's good to do that. Like, so when you went to these conferences in Web3, like, what did you think of the people? Like,
Man, that was They were all, even though they were all the same kind of, they were all quite different. So like ETH Denver, the Ethereum conference was very, very Asian. It was a lot. Like I don't think I've just ran into that many Asians in one spot.
Yeah.
Especially Korean people. The South Koreans fuck with Ethereum, and I fuck with y'all. But yeah, bro. There's a lot of Asians at ETH Denver. Solana Accelerate was very, very young, and very, very like colorful. Token 49. It just felt like everybody had bags, man. That's what it felt like to me. Like
in Singapore?
In Dubai, the one in Dubai.
Yeah.
It just felt like everybody had bags, man. I mean, everywhere that we went, bro, every event was just extravagant and the biggest of the big. And I'm just sitting there in my head. I'm like, because I'm not paying for anything. I'm a part of the team, so I'm an expense, right? So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, man, how much is this shiznit costing, bro? Like, oh my goodness. When I found out how much they paid to get their brand on the Crypto Fight Night ropes, I said, bro. I said, yeah, I'm gonna start creating some content in Web3.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in this space, and I think if you're active enough, and you want to hustle enough to get on the Discords and maybe farm some airdrops or whatever else, you can try to do pretty well. Just like anything else, you work hard, you kind of might be able to get it.
Facts, bro. Facts. And then when was the first time you bought your first Bitcoin?
Think about my first Bitcoin like in 2015 or 14. It was like it was like $300. I sold it for a loss, I think. But then I really got into Bitcoin when it was like 1,200.
Yeah.
Really got convicted. Like, hey, I think they're onto something. This is something that might change the world. And I kind of just really kind of went all in during COVID and just kind of really accumulated from there.
I'm curious, when you see Bitcoin at 1,200, because coming from my mind, with me being new to the space, and so the prices that I'm seeing right now, what I'm seeing right now is the 1,200 that you saw.
Yeah.
Back when you first got in. When you saw 1,200, did you actually believe in 120,000? Or could you at least see it? Or did you at least maybe figure like 50,000?
I heard people talk about it, but I never thought it would ever hit.
Wow, that's great.
It was weird. It was weird though. Like, I did think that it could pay off the national debt. I did think that it's something that would be adopted, but I never really thought about the price as much. I thought it would hit like 10,000 or something like that. I never could ever conceive it would hit $1 million.
Yeah.
But it's weird now. It's like I still hold it. you know. So now
Still buying.
it's very conceivable to me that it could hit $1 million.
I hope Bitcoin hits $1 million.
But it could definitely go back to zero. All this shit go to zero again too. You know?
Dude, it could, man. Imagine. What do you think? What do you think would happen to society if Bitcoin was to go to zero?
I don't know. I guess I feel like if Bitcoin succeeds, we're all fucked anyway too.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a weird circumstance. It's like either you gotta find a better solution for money, or Bitcoin's gonna make other currencies diluted by the fact that of their fraud.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. And are you getting in the ring anytime soon, bro?
I'm supposed to fight in October in Singapore. I don't have an opponent yet, but they have some names out there. The Friar Fest guy, the guy that fucked up the Friar Fest. He's like
I think so.
Him and Ja Rule or whatever.
Yeah.
So he wanted to fight. He fought Karate Combat against the guy that I beat too. So I'm down to fight him.
Did he lose or win to the guy?
He won. He said he said he wanted to fight, and then he just ghosted me. So
ghosting on after saying you want to fight is crazy.
Yeah, he did that last time, like Karate Combat. He's like, "Hey, do you want to fight?" And I said, "Sure." And then he's like, then he ghosted me too. So I don't know what the deal is. He's like 6'4", 6'5". I mean, it's a fair fight. Let's go. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But I've been training like 6 days a week. My diet's still kind of shitty, but I'm just trying to stay in good shape. I want to lose some weight, but yeah, I'm gonna be moving to Vancouver. Like on
what?
A little bit. Yeah, for a couple months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be lit.
Yeah.
Only for a couple months though.
Yeah, just like a trip. I'll be there for a couple weeks at a time.
Oh, okay. Word.
I got a girl from Bangkok, so she's gonna be with me out there. I can't get her a visa out here. It's taking too long. I'm doing that 90-day fiance shit or something. But I met a nice girl out there. She's a pretty famous streamer actually in Thailand. She's got like a couple million followers. So it'd be kind of weird for her to move out here, but it should be pretty cool to be in Vancouver.
Dang, that's what's up.
And kick it with her. So
no, but shout out to Vancouver though.
Yeah.
I've never been to Vancouver. I've never been to Canada at all, actually.
Yeah, we'll come through. Nice? Vancouver's real nice. During the summer too. So we're in the summer months. Trader Main, like you don't know if you know who that is, but Trader Main's a pretty famous influencer on X.
And he's in Vancouver?
I'm gonna be out there hiking, fishing, hanging out with his wife. I got my girl there, so it should be a good time. And then I'll just be getting ready for my fight. I got a boxing coach out there. I'll train like 6 days a week, hang out with my girl, try to be wholesome. That's why I moved back to the suburbs to get away from LA.
Yeah,
all
literally.
These crazy people.
Yeah, bro.
Me included. So.
And you right? If I'm not mistaken, I think when we was talking a week ago, you're from LA. Like you're born here.
I was born in Colorado, but I moved out here when I was young. I've been a part of the LA scene for a while. I'm ready to leave. Like I'm in the suburbs now, but I definitely want to move to like Bangkok or like San Diego or Huntington Beach like half the year, which I'll probably do at some point soon.
Yeah, Huntington Beach is nice, man. I like Huntington Beach. There's the neighborhoods in LA that I love. I love Toluca Lake. I love Palos Verdes.
Mm-hmm.
I love Manhattan Beach. I love Huntington Beach. I love Laguna Beach.
Yeah.
Shockingly, I love like Sawtell. You know where that is?
Yeah, where Culver City is.
Like, yeah. I like Sawtell. LA's been awesome, bro. Like a little bit about my LA story, bro. I moved here in 2020 when I was 19 years old. Didn't know a soul. Came out here with no money, no place. And luckily, obviously, I'm in the position I'm in now, but it's been a journey, bro. I just hit my 5-year anniversary a month ago.
Yeah, LA's a good place if you have the tenacity to like, hustle and get out there.
For sure.
And same with crypto. Like, crypto was kind of a lonely place in 2016, 17. Like, it's not like I could just go down the street and like people like, if I said it's crypto, they thought I was an idiot, you know?
Yeah.
So I was fortunate enough to meet a bunch of crypto influencers like through Twitter. And then we've more or less best friends. Like we've been on this group chat called Wetards for like 6, 7 years, 8 years now.
Dang, I want to be in the retards cabal.
Yeah, but
I want the cabal invite.
One of the guys that like started it, he ended up being kind of a scammer. Like he kind of rinsed up. I got a portrait upstairs of like Yeah, I got a portrait upstairs of like this dude. Yeah, we adjusted this like painting. I don't know if you see this. They'll put well, my editing guy will change it, but we X'd him out. We put a scammer right here, so
Oh, that's legendary. Yeah, get that guy
he's
out of
done
there.
with. But the Wetards crowd was like originally like 30-something people. We got rid of a lot of people in that group. Either voluntarily left or didn't, but most of them, had some issues.
So now it's down
It's
to
just
a
on a
core.
small group of people that trust each other, are there for each other, and don't try to steal each other's money or rug us on some shit.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed.
Because
That
when UST went down and a lot of people were losing
USDT went down.
UST.
Oh, UST. What is that?
There's another stable coin. This guy Duquan, he was a Korean guy. He it was like a multi-billion-dollar coin at rug. So
What?
Yeah, it went to zero. Yeah, I don't know how you don't know.
A stable coin went to zero.
Yeah. So this is when FTX went down and everything else. So
I know about FTX, but I didn't know about UST, bro.
Yeah, so when all that stuff went down, a lot of people were like, oh, I got this new thing, like it's a 3x, and then people give me money, but there were some people out there that rugged my friend group, and
it's not nice.
We ain't really got over it, but we ain't really done nothing about it. Not that we couldn't, but
for sure.
I'm
already knowing. If you know, you know.
Yeah,
type shiznit.
But we're all doing pretty well now. A lot of people in our group really smashed it. I think one of my friends is, a few of our friends are doing really well, fortunately. So
God is
if
good.
you stick around
man.
long enough in crypto, I think you can do pretty well. But as it gets more mainstream, it's going to be harder and harder to make it. The more mainstream it gets, the harder to make it. But
and that's why I'm so lucky to be in the position that I am right now, and that's why I'm attacking so hard. I mean, I quit my job 3 weeks ago, a month ago, to lock back in because I really see there's not every moment where there's a crease. When have you surfed before?
Yeah.
So if you got to catch that wave perfectly if you want to ride that motherfucker,
Yep.
right? And I see the perfect opportunity to hop on this wave. I have my goddamn surfboard, and I'm really excited, bro. And I'm using all these different implements I'm using my public skills when I'm doing my public interviews when it comes to asking people what inspires them about crypto. And then I'm using my entertainment skills along with the pump fund streams. And I'm trying to build that foundation, bro, because a lot of people my age, I'm 24, but let's say range of, 18 to 24. The mindset is find 1,000x, find 1,000x. I don't give a fuck about 1,000x. I really don't. If somebody blesses me, luckily I will say what I've noticed about being an influencer in the crypto world, even though I'm not a huge one, I'm still growing. People will give you, if they fuck with you, they'll give you some alpha calls. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much for any alpha call. Hit my DM. But I don't fuck these 1,000x's, bro. I want to set a foundation that I can build on, so I can be like you when you found Bitcoin at 1,200 and you were like, all right, you know what? I got a little bit of conviction in this. Let me build around this so that I can continue increasing my portfolio and feeling confident in my portfolio, and having a plan to sell. Like you found Bitcoin at 1,200. You just bought your first rolls, fucking 10 years later. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for y'all. Listen, if you want your exit coin, you can get your exit coin. Go ahead and handle your business. Trading's too hard for me, so I want to be a holder, man. I want to be. I'm a firm believer. I mean, even though a lot of my statements are contradicting themselves in this podcast right now, but I like Solana. I like Sol. I like Ethereum. Even though it's halfway fuck Ethereum, but that's on some other shiznit because I got rugged on an NFT a long time ago.
How do you decide who you collab with? Is it really this Solana group of people or ETH?
As long as their energy's good. As long as their energy's good. So I was talking to Digital Spenders Club before I came here. Man, I got to tap you in with them, man. They're good people, bro. The Flexa team, the AMP team, they're good people. But I was telling them, I was like, as I'm growing, because right now I'm at 1,300 followers, so I can still keep building what my perception to the public is going to be. I want to be an all Web3 person. I want to be an advocate for Solana. I want to be an advocate for Bitcoin, an advocate for Ethereum, advocate for abstract. I don't even fuck with AVAX like that. But I don't want to be an advocate for AVAX. But AVAX is having a tough time right now. But yeah. So when it comes to collabing with people, bro, one thing that so obviously, unfortunately and unfortunately, I have a token attached to my stream, right? Same as Liquidated. So you know the stress that comes with that because, especially like you said in the beginning of the stream, you're like, I'm not selling anything because you don't want people to think that we're trying to dump on anybody or rug or anybody. But with the Fluffy token, the main thing in it is love comes first. And so with anybody that I collab with, bro, as long as they got love in them and I can feel a good genuine spirit behind them, all is well.
Yeah.
Boom. Clear point blank.
But how many hours a week you putting in all this, you think?
Man, we grinding, bro.
Yeah.
We grinding, bro. Me and JJ, man, you know, it almost makes me want to cry right now, bro, because me and JJ, you know, I flew him out here to help me build this brand. And there'll be nights, bro, where we won't eat till like 10:30. Not because we don't have the funds, but because we are grinding that hard, because I have this meeting, because and another thing too, with everybody feels like they're early to me right now, which they very much are. So everybody's trying to scoop me and get me locked into their shiznit quickly. So I'm having meetings every day, and then alongside the meeting, then I gotta film whatever I'm filming, whether I'm at Venice Beach, Rodeo, West Hollywood, and then after the filming, I gotta stream for 3 hours to make sure that I'm still locking in on the stream. After the stream, I then have to edit what I filmed earlier, then edit the clips of the stream, then tell JJ what to edit with the clips in the stream, then plan out the posting, then make sure the shiznit's marketed correctly, and then check my goddamn DMs and make sure that nobody's fucking posting porn in my ex-members group, bro. Like this. But yeah, my bad. I got a little hot right there, but it's a lot.
So if you want to be a streamer in this space, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot, bro. It is a lot. A lot of people don't realize how much effort goes into streaming because it's different than when you've experienced. I've watched some of your live streams. You understand that when you're on live, it is different than us filming because you cannot stop. There's no stop. It's either start or end the stream. There's no cut the stream. So when you're live streaming, you have to be entertaining the whole time. You have to bring that entertainment. You have to bring that spirit. Especially if you want people to keep coming. Like if we're talking about on the onboarding side, if I'm live streaming on Pump Fun, which Pump Fun's doing a great job with the live streaming, bro. I got a lot of love for what they got going on. But if I'm live streaming on Pump Fun and I want this new normie that just randomly found Pump Fun somehow and clicked the live stream tab and clicked my specific live stream, I have to be fucking entertaining at any moment that they can click. First 10 minutes, second 10 minutes, third 10 minutes. I got to be entertaining that whole time. For them to want to be like, okay, let me get some Solana so that I can buy some Fluffy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, it's not easy, especially IRL. IRL to have internet everywhere is expensive, bro.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but it's a blessing though, for sure.
So where do you want to be like a year from now? What's your goal?
A year from now, I want to be one of the biggest Web3 content creators.
You get your goal is to do that through Pump Fun and then through what, like TikTok?
My goal is to do that through I think my main 3 apps are going to be X, TikTok, Pump Fun.
Yeah.
I think those are going to be my 3 outlets that I attack the most. I'm very selfish with my Instagram. For Azel, like for you know, my Hollywood, my acting side of things. But who knows? Maybe as I continue to get bigger, and honestly on the financial side, if you know things change financially, that I see, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll involve my Instagram a little bit more. I might use Instagram, but as of right now, I think X, Pump Fun, and TikTok are going to be big platforms for me to grow on, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming on Liquidated. We'll see you in about a year and see where you're coming back from.
Let's see, man. Hopefully I don't get liquidated.
It's good to have a bunch of people on from different walks of life in the crypto space to see like what they're trying to do, how they're trying to like build a brand or make a bag, and what their goals and motivations are. So, you know, I appreciate it.
I'm honored to be here.
A bunch of other people on, and you know, appreciate you, bro. Good luck with it.
Come on, it's game time.
Cool.
Liquidated. Hey.